What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a close look at the Burris Signature HD. This one is in the 2 to 10 by 40 millimeter. These are offered in a couple of different variable magnifications, but today we'll be focusing on this 2 to 10 by 40. You can find this scope down here at Optics Planet in the description box down below at our affiliate link. We want to thank them for sending this scope out to give you guys a good look at it, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. Now, the Burris Signature HD series is meant to give shooters and hunters alike both the more modern features of your rifle scopes along with a price point that will have you smiling all the way to the range. Let's take a quick look at some of the notable features of this Signature HD. You can see that this scope has a very clean overall appearance and should lay pretty well on a wide variety of firearms such as this CZ527 here. Let's take a look at some of the function and form of the turret covers right here. You can see they are, of course, very clean, very nice. They look like scope turret covers. However, if you pull these out, they have a push-pull function to them. Popping them up will allow you to change your windage and elevation with very audible and tactile click adjustments. As you can hear right there, they're not extremely aggressive in the notches as they turn by, but it's nothing that you'll miss your numbers as you rotate out, allowing you quick access to change your windage and elevation and then push it down to lock it in place once you get to where you're at. So a very nice little clean setup as it is, and it doesn't, and as you lock them down, doesn't allow you to bump it and lose your zero on there. And of course, these are quarter MOA turrets that match the MOA reticle inside. Speaking of which, taking a look inside of the rifle scope will bring you to a very nice, crisp, clear, contrasting picture that Burris is actually known for. And of course, this is known as their Signature HD series. Now, this reticle system inside of here is known as their Ballistic E3, which I think is a very clean overall setup inside of there when you're viewing your target. Nothing too cluttered, nothing missing. It seems like it's just right and perfect for a caliber such as this 7.62 by 39. I think this Ballistic E3 could be applicable to a few different calibers, and of course your reticle inside obviously determined by what your preference is in there. However, I think this is a very clean, nice reticle, but this Signature HD series is offered in a few different reticles if you want to take a look at those. Again, I'll have a link down there in the description box down below to Optics Planet, give you a better look at some of the other offerings that the Burris Signature HD has to offer. Another bragging point of this scope is the wide field of view at 100 yards. At the 2-power selector, you're looking at 54 feet field of view, which in my opinion is very generous. Rolling the power selector out to 10 power, you find yourself at 10.8 feet of field of view out there. So it's very, very generous for such a decent power selection. While on the topic of the power selector, I will say that it rotates very smoothly, very nicely, but I would like to see just a little more knurling or texture on this power selector ring itself. It does have a notch to assist you in rolling through the power. However, I personally, and again this is personal preference, would like to see much more knurling on anything that has to rotate, such as this right here. It has a very smooth texture to it, but again, personal preference. Worth mentioning, I guess I should say. Not sure why scope companies don't offer such nice knurling on there. Now, this 2 to 10 by 40 is offered in the rear focal plane, or also known as the second focal plane. It has a 8mm exit pupil at 2 power and a 3.5 at 10 power. I found this scope to be very forgiving when moving around in the eye relief at 3.5 inches at 2 power and 3.8 inches at 10 power. Again, very forgiving as you're moving around with this rifle scope and viewing your target. The scope itself is just under a foot long at 11.7 inches and a little bit hefty at the 17.8 ounce mark. However, I didn't find it to be too noticeable on such a lightweight rifle like the CZ527. It may be more noticeable on larger full-sized rifles. With its respectable short to mid-range power selection, a very crisp, clean picture inside, I think you would be hard-pressed to put this scope on any rifle system out there and be too disappointed with it. Outside of its chunky little weight and the lack of knurling on the ring selector, on the power selector there, I can't find much wrong with this rifle scope, and in fact I'm very happy with it on this type of combo rifle right here, such a brush gun like the CZ527. Again, with that reticle inside of there matching very nicely with a 7.62 by 39 cartridge, possibly a 3-inch black or any other caliber of that sort. As with most Burris scopes, this is waterproof, shockproof, nitrogen-filled, fog-proof, and of course is covered by Burris's forever warranty. Well, that's about all I got for you guys for right now. Again, I hope you enjoyed this presentation of the Burris Signature HD 2-10 by 40 millimeter scope. Again, very happy with it. If you want to get a better look at it, down there in the description box I have an affiliate link to Optics Planet. Again, we want to thank them for sending this scope out to give you guys a good look at it. We appreciate them supporting the channel. We appreciate you guys supporting the channel. Feel free to ask any questions. I will do my best to answer them down there in the description box down below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down there, share with your friends, and help my channel to grow. We will catch you guys on the next video.